Well, I get a lot of signals, but I think some of the signals I don't take every signal, but
Okay.
it's like before the market, and then of course I get a lot of signals after the market. Is that normal?
You mean can you explain more, especially the time frame and also what market?
Well, I trade just the U.S. market, the
Okay.
U.S. market,
Mm-hmm.
but I get signals also for the Asian market, and I get signals for the London
Yes,
market.
yes, yes,
Uh,
right. So you will get the
okay.
signal all the way as long the you are running this indicator.
24, I guess 24 hours, or 23
Yes,
hours a day.
yes, correct. So that's mean if you
Okay,
are
okay.
running it under a smaller time frame, like 10 minutes time frame, so there should be much more signal unexpected for this one. So for me, normally I will on and off my alert during the US session,
Mhm,
and then off it back
mhm.
before I end my session.
Oh, yeah, you trade the U.S. session and the London session, or
Yeah, yeah,
okay,
as well. So during London session, I'm also trading as well, and also sometime Asia session, especially
Asian
for
session.
mini S&P under time frame 30 minutes. So this is under non-US session, which I explained to you before.
Yeah, yeah. Because on the signal service that I have right now with the ES,
Mhm.
that one's just the U.S. session, correct?
Yes, correct. You can
Right.
do for US session. So let's say you want to trade like US night time. For example,
Mhm.
for ES, so you are trading the Asia session, which is US night time is Asia session early morning. So
Right.
my suggestion on that on last time is to change the time frame into 30 minutes, and
Oh,
you may
yeah.
take the signal.
Gotcha.
Yeah, which is pretty much quite good recently. Yeah, you can see like for example, let me circle it. Okay, this one is a good entry. This is the first signal appeared. A bit late, maybe around your noon midnight time.
Yeah.
Okay, this
Is
one
that the London session?
this one is still Asia session. London
Station, yeah.
a bit in the middle.
In the
So
middle.
so it's quite good as well for the mini SMP under 30 minutes time frame if you are willing, if you want to trade a non-US session.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, okay, that's good explanation.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. London
Anything.
session, yeah. And
So
the
so
London session, you also do 10-minute, or do you do a 15-minute or a 30-minute on the London session?
London session, I still prefer to have 30 minutes, but if you can have in the smaller time frame, only you have to segregate it to have a good time, which is London. For example, I'm setting this one London time zone,
Mhm.
so I can have a good distinction where the market will be at London opening or near the London opening. For example, like this,
Yeah,
8:10 a.m. in the morning, London time. So
yeah,
this is time frame 10 minutes. So you can go 10 minutes as well to go into the market. So this is the entry, the same principle, and try to shoot for the top. Or
right.
if you are going for
Okay,
30 minutes, should be one or none uh,
right.
signal.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Real
for
good
this
signal,
one, yeah,
hopefully.
they have
Right,
this one. Okay.
right. Mo, do I have to like I have my set up to the US session. So
Mm-hmm.
if I want to trade the London session, I should change it also on the screen here.
So far,
Uh,
you have to change only the time frame. So the setup and so on is still
oh,
remain the same. Okay.
okay, US session all the time.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got
So
you.
for example, for London session, if you want to trade on the larger time frame, which is for
Right.
example, normally they got only one signal or none. This is
Yeah,
time frame 30 minutes, which is a quite rare signal. But once it hit, then should be a good one. This one is London mid time, afternoon time, 12 noon. So you can see
yeah.
there's an entry, then it just go towards the direction. And for others example, sometimes they don't have any. You may as well change it into 15 minutes. So this 15 and
More
30 minutes
signals.
is
Uh,
more signal being filtered out.
right.
If you go for 10 minutes, that's mean early session, early London opening, you have already standby and to take charge.
And I don't know if I'm repeating myself, but I keep it still with the U.S. my U.S. session, right? Or
Yeah.
should I? Okay. All
For me,
right.
you can stay only in at US session. I think the
Okay.
opportunity is plenty enough during the US session.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Gotcha. Right. Yeah. I trade once in a while, like my time. Like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I get in the ES
Mm-hmm.
at like after the market closes here, U.S. session.
Or
I'll
after
I'll
the
go in.
market close. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes I go in like at like 7 o'clock p.m. my time or 8.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so yeah, sometimes I make good money sometimes.
Oh, that
Uh,
one you means the opening.
I
Yeah,
guess it's the Asian market.
yeah, it's around the Asian session.
Yeah, yeah. European is hard for me because that's normally the time I'm sleeping.
Yes, please don't trade that one. So you might as well forgot to remove your stop loss order or whatever. So it might trigger
Yeah,
and goes other ways around when you go wake up, and then yeah,
yeah, yeah,
things might
yeah,
go wild on that time.
yeah, yeah. You got to be always careful, of course.
Yeah.
Can't be 24/7. It's difficult to do it,
Yep.
but that's good. Uh, I guess the only thing I have to set up here is CL. But I wanted to ask you also trade the gold,
Goal.
the
Okay.
G
Let
the
me
G the
GC.
GC. Yeah, that one I've been trading that with some of my partners because I'm part of a other group too,
Okay.
uh, and I've been we've been involved a little more in the GC and the
Mm-hmm.
silver's very very
Oh,
very expensive. Yeah,
yes, expensive and the brutal. there's
yeah.
there's a brutality involved in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. I get
All
scared to
right.
get in that one.
So let
Yeah.
me check for you for gold. I can do immediate check
Okay.
spontaneously, but I will go check one more time because I will
Mhm.
normally if I checking a new market, we try to take a look back in 1 year time, something like that. So this means is when it's much more safer to do this kind of thing.
Right.
Okay, so let's take a look spontaneously how this implementation for this indicator. So basically, you may enter at the same. I think gold should be volatile during US session. Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It moves. It's got its moments where it takes off.
Okay.
Uh, but yeah, yeah,
You are
that's a
trading gold micro or gold standard?
standard because
Standard.
I,
Okay.
I think the micro might be low. The volume might be too low on that one. I don't know. I haven't tried the
Okay.
mini yet. Yeah, but I think they mentioned that the volume's better on the standard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like the S&P that has a lot of volume.
Yes, correct.
Or
Uh,
even the CL. CL has, well, it used to have a lot of volume. I
yeah.
don't know why.
Yes, correct. He used to have a lot of volume, so now
Right?
it's
Now it's like
very
a
poor,
turtle.
very poor. I don't know what happened.
Uh,
Let it be.
I have one of my partners. He trades. He's been telling me to trade the other derivative. Which one is it? Not the not the CL, but natural
Yeah,
gas.
natural gas. I also
Natural
explained last
gas.
time.
Yeah, you
Natural
did.
gas. Yeah, recently it's quite good. It's quite okay, but you have to go for time frame 5 minutes. Same rules like crude oil. This means
Okay.
you trade begin from the 9 a.m. New York time onwards, and you have to be aware on the inventories data release on every Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
it's more or less same like crude oil actually.
Crude oil. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Okay. So this is a kind of example of the entry.
Uh-huh.
This one is natural gas Henry Hub futures market. So yeah, pretty much safe. Like this is like 140 US dollar profit, or maybe you can go far more earlier during the pre-US session at 8 onwards. So it's quite the move is quite big actually.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like one kind of movement if you see it.
Yeah. It seems like that one's been trading better than the crude
Yeah,
oil.
yeah. Recently,
Once you get in a
this
trend.
one is
Yeah.
much more better.
right? Yeah.
Okay, you may
Uh,
test it, no problem. Or you
so I
can
get
go
signals
for,
on that one.
yeah, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or maybe 15 minutes also may justify as well.
Yeah, I'll write
Because
that down.
the market is more volatile. So that's why
Yeah.
I'm allowed for you to, let's say, to go for 15 minutes.
Yeah. I think 15 minutes might be good on this one.
Yeah,
Yeah, 15 minutes.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you take a look first before you go with the real money and have a good
Yeah.
feeling about the market, because this kind of market is a bit different. So far, I've traded more natural gas last year compared to this year.
Oh, is that right? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this the price of movement is always circling around the same level. So you can see that's why there's a lot of wick on the candle. So
When you see a lot of these wicks, that's dangerous, right? When you see a
yes,
lot of wicks,
yes,
yeah,
because psychologically we might end up closing our position on the loss side,
yeah,
even though
yeah.
it is a trend, a good trend for ourselves.
Even
Yeah.
though, yeah, I see that
Okay.
it's got a lot of wicks. Yeah,
Same. Yeah. 9:30 now 9:45. So like we just saw two natural gas here, which
hmm
is, yeah, both winning. So let's take a
yeah.
look some more.
So
15 maybe quite stable maybe.
yeah, when you back test, you do it like this. Is this the way you back test? You just
Yes, correct.
manually see it. Okay.
Yes, I will use this sorry, this exclamation ng exclamation one. So it like a continuous market price. So I don't go into the monthly market, because there's a no volume, so there's a impact on the price and also the candle itself.
Right.
All
Right.
right. So I'm using this one, ng exclamation one. So same goes for other market, because
Oh,
my indicator here is like actual indicator, so there's no change involved directly in any variable during the live signal.
mm, NG exclamation. It's one exclamation. What is there? Is there a reason there's an exclamation? Is that like the front month? Is that what
Yes,
that means?
yes, that means
Okay.
the front man in the front.
Okay.
So just I
Yeah.
want to have it a continuous chart, so I choose this one.
Right. That's some of the should have most volume, right? Most
Yeah.
volume. Yeah. Cool. Got it. Great. Great. Let's see what other questions that I have.
Okay, we go
Um,
back to the goal.
okay. Yeah.
Your question is about gold or natural gas?
Gold. Yeah, gold. I like
Gold.
gold right now.
Okay. So I think I will look into this, since the market for US session is quite volatile. They goes ups and down. So that means a smaller time frame should justify it. And your risk is much more smaller on this one. Let's say point 0.1 price movement is like $10, right?
Yeah. It's $10. Yeah, it
That
is.
means it's quite a lot if you risk or hit the stop loss. So the best is to go with the
Mm,
time frame 5 minutes, and the time is same like 9 a.m. onwards.
right.
It's more
Yes.
9 a.m. onward is more stable for the market for our entry. So like for this case, this example, the risk should be, yeah,
Can be risky, huh?
yeah,
This guy's
43,
pretty, but
43 is
yeah.
the highest, 38 is the lowest. So let's say 39 is like 40, like 400 per trade kind of
Yeah.
risk.
Yeah. 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 No, my partner, he trades his maximum stop loss is $1,000 on this one.
Oh, okay.
I go, oh, I can't. That's too much money for me.
That's a pretty big. Yeah.
Max,
So,
I mean, that's like a catastrophe.
yeah.
Catastrophe max on that one.
This means your bet now is on the winning rate. Okay, we see now the risk for each trade looks like it will go very risky. So even for this one, second one is almost 400 as well, around that, but still a good entry, a good
Yeah,
signal. Yeah,
good signal. That's a good
yeah.
signal, that one right there.
Just now also a good signal.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this
Right.
one 9 a.m. onwards, still a good signal. Just for me personally,
It's,
my account will not justify this kind of risk.
yeah.
Okay. And that one is referring to one lot position size only. So it's quite,
Yeah, I trade just one. That's it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's all I do. One.
Okay, let's take a look some more to see how the significance of this market. Okay, so 905, we have this one buy call signal. Let's see if this one got triggered. The high is 1978.7.
Yeah.
Okay, not hit. This one also not hit. Okay, just nice. Then the second signal is the valid one.
Oh, better. Yeah, better.
Okay, so this is time frame 5 minutes. Don't push much. That
Yeah,
means
yeah.
you take the first one. Let's say this one is good enough. So you go along and should be a good
Yeah, that
trading.
would be a good one. That would be a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. So far, 3 out of 3 spontaneous review on the market, which I'm not traded and I'm not familiar with.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take a look on this one. 9 a.m. onwards. Okay, somewhere here. So the first signal appeared is the short sell position.
The loss of that one. That
Okay,
would have been a
but
loss, I think.
this one is not triggered until this moment it triggered. Then have another signal to go enter the market. So that means you still have losses for this one,
That one.
but
Yeah.
it's much more less because there's another signal appeared and then you go for a long position.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also the time interval is quite too much actually for me, which means
Well,
around 4 hours.
yeah.
Yeah, you may ignore the position if long that still not yet triggered, right? Because
Right.
normally when there's a signal, maybe within 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 30 minutes, you already in the market and already in the move of the profit target level. So for this is 4 hours. Either you justify it to wait and let it enter the market, and then not hit the stop. There's a counter entry just around this price entry. Then you have to reverse it.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Okay.
See that? Oh, yeah.
So that's the condition, actual condition on that day. So that's what I try to simulate in this situation.
Right. Yeah, he uses he recommends 15 minutes, but
I recommend 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Okay.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay.
I'm not sure 50 minutes how big even with the five
Yeah.
minutes you can see the risk is around 400 for one contract.
Yeah, it'd be a big, larger,
Yep,
larger chance of losing big money, huh?
yep.
Right.
So
Blow your account out.
I think that's not a good idea. I prefer to have a small
Right,
risk, just increase my position largely on the one I confident at.
right.
Okay, so this one.
Uh,
All right, so this is the first trade appeared. Sorry. The same. You may as well use the Fibo, the same thing. For this case, the highest of the candle is this candle itself. So we put the stop loss exactly at the candle top because of the position is a short sell position. So for this one, the safe exit is 68. So that's mean about 200 profit. Or you may extend it to 200 or another level of 1.8%.
yeah,
So I think I've explained to you how to do it last time. Well, if you want to extend your profit target.
right. Of
So
course.
if let's say this kind of market like gold, and you are familiar with this market, so for example like this kind of move, you can say that every time it will make a bigger move, no matter what. So that means there's a high possibility or high probability the market will go towards this level, or you can have a good calculation to track record each size of the signal candle. So for example, in this case, you have around 2.9 size of the candle. Okay,
Right.
follow me. Like
Sure.
okay, 2.9 size of the candle. So you can say okay, 2.9. It has a tendency to go for this price level.
Yeah.
Okay, if in the your back test you find another one like 3 or 2 or 1 or 1.8, so you can have a good ratio to see okay, this is the extension. If I can go, it's more safe on that time.
Right.
The reason is behind the in Fibonacci numbers. It's about more about the ratio. and the number, how the numbers react to the measurement you taken. For this one, the measurement we taken is the candle itself, how big the size of the candle, and we
Okay.
projected how far it can go.
Yeah,
So
get you. Yeah,
each market will have a separate different kind of ratio.
right.
So if you collect the market data market from S&P, it cannot be used here in gold.
Hmm.
That means you have to collect data from gold, have a good projection. For example, uh, if the size of the FIBO is 2.9, so there's a high chance for it to go to 200%, for example. Okay, so let's
Right.
see if the price on the 4.0, so there's a tendency to go much more lower. 4.0, maybe it can go only up to 161.8%. So the safest
I
level
see.
is
Yeah,
161.8%. Okay, so the higher it goes, the less the Fibonacci numbers for you to exit the position. So this is much more safer when you think you will go out with the profit.
okay.
Okay, so with this reference, so you have a bit self of confidence and a bit knowledge behind why you exit at that price level, not just simply you expect, okay, price will go to that level of profit, that means quite a lot, but it didn't go there, so suddenly the price
Hmm.
return back. But and there's a time you expect for the market to go there, it go there.
Hmm.
Okay, that means you are assuming the market without any base knowledge. But for this, you have a base knowledge. You're estimating the market to go to that direction based from your previous data or data you have from this market.
Right.
Okay, I think that
Okay.
will be helpful if
Yeah.
you projected it to your profit target level.
Okay. Got it.
Good. So for gold, I will check further. But for now, if you like to go there, there's a 5 minutes time frame suggestion, and the
Hmm.
same concept, and 9 a.m. onwards.
Yeah.
Except I'm not sure if there is any news involved for gold market. So if there is a news involved or data whatsoever related to like inventories, or I'm not sure about gold,
Yeah.
but try to
Right.
avoid to trade during that time.
Right. Okay. Yeah, and then maybe like the federal what is it, FOMC the meeting, the government
FOMC.
FO, yeah, that one is play
Oh,
not
okay.
trade that period there. Yeah, yeah. It's not like crude oil. You avoid the crude oil when the report comes out, right? The
Uh-huh.
crude oil report on Wednesdays,
Yep,
uh,
mostly on
and
Wednesday. So
and then
this is
yeah, you know,
another trade. Also should be good enough. Yeah, just nice. 1.8%. Pretty much safe. I think 5 minutes is pretty much safe. More winning rate.
5 minutes, yeah,
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 so far what we do spontaneously should be okay. Because I'm not familiar with
yeah,
this market. So what I do here is like 100% spontaneous and genuine. So you can see, okay, it works. Only I cannot tolerate much on the risk.
yeah.
Like
I
this one
know
is
it's
400
a
as well.
risky one. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's why I prefer still. I prefer still trading the indices. You know,
Yeah.
the YM, the
Mm-hmm.
NQ, or the ES.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this one is like when he calls out a like, oh, this was a good one. You know, and then I go, okay, I'll go
Okay.
in.
Okay,
But
maybe your friend is trading under 1 minute time frame or
no, he uses a 15 minute, 15
15.
minute, and all he trades is gold and silver, and some of the derivatives of the EFTs, you know, like, for swing trading, you know.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what he trades now.
So,
He's another guru, you know, another trainer like you.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so let's take a look. If 50 minutes, the signal is much more lesser. It's confirmed on that one. That's the concept of my indicator.
mhm,
Only the risk is unacceptably high for me.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
600 for this trade, but
yeah,
seems like the reward is quite huge as well.
yeah. He uses pivot points as entries.
Okay, one
Uh,
moment. Let me check pivot point. Normally, pivot point, I would suggest where we should exit.
mhm. It uses the pivot points as the entry or the profit objective.
Mm,
I'm still learning from him. I've been with him for about 3 months, but
okay.
I it's kind of risky. So I just don't want to, lose my account. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I still trade, the ES, the
Mm-hmm.
YM,
Mm-hmm.
NQ. Like you said, the NQ is a little riskier than
Yeah, it's the riskier, but one should be enough.
yeah,
And the
yeah.
micro, until you're really
Oh,
comfortable and you know
yeah.
what you're doing, then it will
You
come to
know,
you the confidence.
yeah. The micros for some reason,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I seem to lose more on the micros than I do on the regular standard one.
You mean you lost?
I seem to lose, yeah. I don't know if it's because there's less volume or something. On the micros for some reason, I don't know what it is.
Okay. So you said this one is from last week, or
Well, like when I trade the ES or the YM,
uh-huh.
mostly the ES, and I do the micros. For
Uh-huh.
some reason, it hits me, the stops, and I don't know,
Okay. So
weird.
you means when you are using my indicator, or
Oh no, not your
okay.
no. That was before you. I mean, I sometimes I'll go in the ES and then I
Mm-hmm.
go. I have two accounts,
Okay.
Uh,
Can I know how much how big your position size for that time you trading
uh, on like
micro
for
ES,
what, standard or for the micros?
micro ES, the one you said
Oh,
you lost.
well, I put $3,000 account. Open it up with Infinity,
Mm-hmm.
and I just trade on that one the micros, and then my other account I trade the standard ones.
Okay.
And I'll go in the standard.
Mm-hmm.
I go in the standard, and then I go in the micros at the same time.
Okay.
And for some reason, the micros seem to get stopped out sooner
Mm-hmm.
than the standard ones.
So both both your account will have the same entry level, the same stop loss, the same profit target.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, pretty
that's
much.
pretty
Yeah.
much interesting. And you are sure
Not,
that that one is a futures market or
yeah,
CFD?
futures. No, futures. Yeah. I
Okay.
got an account with, I have an account with Infinity to do both of them. The
Unless
standard.
the broker is non-reliable, could be.
Mm. But Infinity, they're pretty good, aren't they? Infinity futures.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they got good reviews, and I've had him for a long time.
Okay. So you still with them, the Infinity?
Yeah, I have that. I have also a Top Step account.
Okay. Okay.
You know who they are?
Yeah,
Top
yeah, I know.
Step.
Yep, I know that.
Yeah,
I
I
bought
have an
them
account with them.
last year. Yeah.
Yeah. You traded with them last year, right?
Yes,
Top
yes,
Step.
yes, yes.
You don't like them, or you think it's a ripoff, or
For me, the the rules they given to me, the rules they given is the standard rules. Let's say if
Mhm.
you are working with the fund house or fund manager, I would say that it's the same rules
Same rules. Yeah,
because
I pretty much do the
I
same.
was once I worked with this company as well, so they have the same rules. Only top step provide you 80% profit sharing. My company there is like
Oh,
30% profit sharing, so it's
wow,
not
that's
really
no,
good.
no, 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 that's no good.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
for me, they are they are ripping off the traders because the trader itself. Okay, I mean they don't play the chart or they don't the the top step is doing the thing right way. Only
Yeah,
the person who trade or try to pass the trading
hard.
combine is their own fault because they have
Yeah,
pressure on the time, so they have pressure to chase everything. So for example, if you trade combine for 30K account, so you are allowed to trade three size. But for me, with that kind of daily stop loss with 500, I will go for one contract only.
only one contract.
Yeah,
My account is
I will
50.
never go beyond than one because it maybe you are a good traders. You can spot a good entry, sharp entry with very less risk. I doubt that, but pretty much you will have psychology effect. You will have a wrong judgment, so your stop loss might go towards this 500 daily loss limit.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
this is
yeah.
not
Real easy, like,
yeah,
right.
not much people aware of that. So if they are allowed to trade three, then they took two more than one.
Yeah,
So just imagine how catastrophic it will be.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
For some, they have under me, they have managed to withdraw. So I saw the money, and the money shouldn't be a problem. Only the withdrawal is a bit late compared to the normal broker. Maybe because of their stuff, they have to other people's money, and maybe that
yeah.
stuff. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
really?
my view with them. So far, I saw them legitimate
Yeah,
and legit, and compared to other funded house, some of them is not really. Yeah,
not really too good. Yeah,
yeah,
you got to be careful, right?
yeah. So far, top steps I saw it okay, reliable and should be okay. And
Yeah,
sometimes there's a glitch in the system, and yeah, it just happened.
yeah, yeah, yeah. My account is a $50,000 account with them.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. Just passed it about a month ago.
Oh, that's great. So that means you are funded now.
Yeah, yeah. I'm funded on them. Yeah,
Okay,
also.
oh, good. It's a good
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
As long you try to maintain and play it nice and slowly also
safe.
you will earn safe.
Right. Yeah, I'm not really a risk taker.
Yep.
If anything, tend to be. I think I got to be careful because they say that you can't trade scared money. Scared money is the way to lose money. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Being scared, I don't know. I read a book about it.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, but anyways,
Yeah. Anyways, you have withdraw with the top step.
no, not yet.
Not yet.
I haven't
Okay.
withdrawn. Yeah,
Should be okay. So no worry. So you can trade
yeah,
at ease.
yeah, yeah. What I like about it, there's no fees now, but now you get hit with the professional fee,
Uh-huh. Okay.
right?
Got it.
That's
Yeah.
expensive. Yeah,
Yeah. And also
yeah,
another thing I don't pretty much like them because the data feed is $100 for one contract. So for one type of market.
yeah,
Yeah, that's why I still stick with the M Futures broker, which is quite cheap, $10
yeah,
data feed.
yeah,
Yeah, it's quite I like.
yeah, yeah. I have an account with those guys, but I what I didn't like about them is that it seemed like they would raise your margins quite often.
Yeah, very not.
They're real, right? I
Yeah,
mean, they're like, yeah, yeah. That's what I noticed. So, but I have an account with them, but I have no money in that account.
yeah. Because
I think it's $10. Yeah,
oh,
something like
okay.
that. It's not
All right.
closed, but it's there. Yeah,
Okay. So let's go back to the goal.
sure,
So
sure.
now we are looking at time frame 5 minutes as the one looking by your friends or your other traders for the gold market. So I inserting the pivot traditional on the daily basis over
Mhm.
here. So this is the rest is regular setting.
Oh, those are the pivot. Those are the
Yeah,
pivot traditional daily.
only yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes you have the 5 level of that. Only you can switch in and switch off, turn the color whatever you
Yeah,
want.
he only likes to use up to the two.
Yeah, up to you. Okay. For
Yeah.
example, okay, so you might see it differently in other people's. Okay, so far what I saw is I'm using the best for my side. My suggestion always to use the pivot level as your targeted profit level. That's when you
Okay.
can extend it far more further if you're using that one. So for example,
Yeah.
this is a good example on the time frame 15 minutes. Only the risk is like for this one is 600 one go. So
Yeah.
maybe if you have a good amount in your account, so one go you can take a shot and target the next level of pivot. So in this case, exactly at the pivot level. So for the other cases, also short sell position,
Hmm.
time frame 50 minutes. One first signal appeared, you will take it. So this is the first signal appeared. So this as well, also the first signal appeared. Okay,
Hmm.
so the risk as well, you can see is about 300 and the targeted
300. Yeah.
price level will
Right.
go towards the level of this resistance lines. So just nice. So maybe a few ticks higher than this is your escape for the profit.
Right. Two.
You can
Right.
measure as well. You can measure as well with FIBO level. So if me, what I do is, okay, let's say here is the level of the pivot level. This
Right.
blue, green cyan color, this one horizontal,
Right.
and
Right.
I have a pivot level at this 1.6, 2.6. So should be 62.4. I will take this one 200% level.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, same goes for this one. I have 2.61% just above this level. So I will go only for this one. So you may as well go towards this. Maybe in real market, if we change back to the normal candle, so you will see maybe there's a pullback here. So you might be scared out. And yeah, instead
Hmm.
of win big, you win slightly smaller compared to the whole piece of cake.
Right.
Okay, that's the idea. If I'm using the pivot as my TP targeted price level, I saw it will go
Right.
there. So the max for my pivot level, I will take this one. So this is my my good level of exit for profit. So same like here. So I saw the pivot level of the resistance lines is down here. Then we'll have a good level of profit somewhere here, which is much more safer.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
if you don't want to take any risk, just a normal exit. The safest one is 1.618%.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so I
Easier to
think
get to.
the
Right.
the the part of using time frame 50 minutes should be okay,
Yeah.
right?
I
Only
use. I
the
use the.
the the risk, can you handle it or not? This
I go. You know, when he makes a when he says go in at the at the pivot point,
yep,
either the resistance one or two.
yes,
Um, I go into I look at the 5 minute before
mm-hmm,
I go in. I use the 15 minute, but
mm-hmm,
then I try to pinpoint it closer in
mm-hmm,
to so my stop loss is not so my loss is minimal. You know what I'm saying? I use a five. I go to the 5 minute to enter.
mm-hmm,
I don't use a 15 minute to well, we use like the 15 minute, the close of the 15 minute to confirm that
mm-hmm.
it's going to go our way, you know, if it's going to be a short.
Okay.
And then from there, I go to a 5 minute and then to get a better, a better entry. So I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, so that means you go. That means if the trend for the 50 minutes still
Yeah,
short, then you go
that's
for
what
a
I
short.
do.
Okay.
He
Okay.
doesn't. He does a 50 minute automatically. I don't. I just I go in and I look at it and I break
If
it into a 5 minute and then I see, oh, okay, I can handle the risk.
okay,
So
let's say in this case, the first signal appeared, just take the first one, and not to take the second or third,
right.
and just wait. This one,
Mm,
you can see,
yeah.
because
Look at that.
of
Wow.
this kind of market, so you have to,
Retracements are big. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So
Right.
the market will get entry somewhere here. You will get enter somewhere here. There's a floating, and then go further down. So
Mhm.
far, it's like if you're going for gold, suggestion is 5 minutes with less risk. If you are willing to risk more, go for 50 minutes and take the first signal only. If no signal, then no need to take. If the first
Okay.
signal is not triggered, then no need to take. As
Mm.
unless you can manage to take more risk. But so far, I saw, we also saw from this market, 50 minutes, you may have a good profit, but at the same time, you have a riskier situation on
Yeah.
your side.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
He would have taken the one that like go more to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Go more to the right. Uh, he would have taken. Okay. Oh, well, oh, that one right there. I can't, right there in the 15 minute, right? See, it's right there. Like where you put the yellow, he would have taken that one right there. We would have taken that one right there. See
This
that
one.
candle? No, the one that to the right. But that where it breaks the blue line. See, see where the blue line is? The pivot point?
This one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he would have said, okay, it came down, it closed, almost closed below the blue line. It
Mm-hmm.
went up a little,
Mm-hmm.
but we would go short.
Okay, understood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
That's
all.
been okay. That's been he's trading around the level of the pivot level.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, similar to this one. So that's mean he's waiting somewhere here to go for a long position.
Right. And this one you would probably do, is that what is that? Is that a resistance or
This one is a pivot line,
oh, no. Yeah, those are like,
neutral area.
choppy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe not that one. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, understood.
Yeah.
Uh,
Pretty simple. Pretty
yeah.
simple. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No matter what, it's a profit trade should be okay. So
Yeah. I'll
I
study
think.
it. I'll study it with your signals and see how I can
Mhm.
use both, kind of as a safeguard.
Yeah. So the method is the same. The technique is the same. The setup also everything is the same. The only
Okay.
different is the one I'm pitching or I'm suggesting the other market is the risk here involved is a bit or slightly more to the
More.
common risk we should be
I,
taking.
I agree with you. Right.
Yeah. Then the rest is I believe is the similar. Yep. Everything's a similar same technique.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Great. Great.
Okay.
I'm just learning this trading view. I'm just learning how to use it. So,
Uh-huh.
um,
Okay.
but,
If you are using M futures, you can trade directly from this.
really?
Yeah. So you can just connect your chart over here, and whatever your data feed in trade in M futures will translate here. So you don't need to pay TradingView the data feed, which is more costly. So the M futures data feed here you can get live, same like the one you pay for M futures. So like $10 per market.
You know what? What about that other one? Trade.
Tradovet.
Trade.
This Tradovet
I,
is
I have I have that one too.
this one. I'm not sure about the data feed they're providing, how much the cost, but the Tradovet has also affiliate to this top set trader. So
Yeah.
I believe the data feed is still high, like 100 per market, 110 for US dollar, crude oil, something like that. So
Was it
for
really?
yeah,
AMP's yeah,
MP is the more reasonable. I don't know how they can get
yeah,
the very cheap oil, but
yeah.
I
I
like
know,
it.
huh?
I don't
What
complain
is
it.
it? What's the margin right now? Like 500 on the 500 on the ES?
Yes, for they trade like I think for 400. Yeah.
400, 400, yeah, yeah, 400. And in the minis, it's like even less, right?
Yeah, mini micro much more cheaper. Still,
Yeah,
yeah, I like it. Still, you have the potential to get 100 or 200 US dollar with a small amount of margin and small amount of risk.
right.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. That's good
Okay.
to know.
So,
Yeah, that's good to know. Got it. It's got a paper trading account too, right? I noticed that also.
yeah, this one is depends on your.
It uses those charts. Yeah.
I think depends on the profile. If you subscribe them under the what kind of package.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
sure.
got
I
their
never
package.
tried that one.
I got their package. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm paying the
Okay.
data feed. Yeah, it works. I already tried it the other day. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good. That's great. For me, I don't pay the data feed with
No, I
TradingView.
know.
I already using data feed from my M features.
Yeah, that's good. Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So anything else from your side?
Oh, I was going to ask you. You know, I know most of my experience is with candlesticks or bar charts.
Mm-hmm.
But how do I learn more how to utilize that the Hakinashi candles?
Hikanashi is not much of the candle to be trade because the pattern itself you can see there's a few types of the candle. You can see
Okay.
like for example,
I mean, the candles are somewhat with wicks. I mean,
yes, correct.
uh, and then there's some that are solid. I mean, I just can you explain that to me, or is it something I have to
So
do some research on?
so
Like the
I think
ones.
something you have to research on, but
Okay.
the way I use it because try to eliminate as much as noise possible.
Right.
You can see
Noise.
that
Right.
there's quite different from the normal candle. Let's say for example, I'm changing now the can to the normal candle. So it's a bit different on the market price movement.
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
ups here. You can see in
Right.
Heiken, you may see there's high here. Will not break, but in terms of this, could be this one is already high here. So there's another calculation based from this candle to produce this Heiken Ashi.
Mm-hmm.
When doing live, so there's a bit different on the Heiken Ashi price level and also the normal candle level. So that's
Yeah.
why we only taking the top and the bottom of the candle once it finished. So while moving, so it's a bit hard to have the actual price movement. For
Okay.
some platform, so for example like this, 41.15 is the normal candle price level, closing price. So Heiken is like for TradingView, it will show 41.17. That's the Heiken value. But you still have 41.15 as the normal candle value. So there's a two value over here.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
What does that? What does that mean again?
Okay. So the real value is exactly at this time, at this moment, for example, is 41.50 cent, $41.50. But the value for the Heiken exactly at this moment currently traded is 41.17.
Okay.
It's just the calculation from the Heiken. Heiken calculation is based from the original candle calculation. So that's mean the high, the low, there's a simple formula for it. So they calculated, so you have the high, this high, and this low is the low. So that's why in my indicator, I will always use the top and the bottom once the candle finish. Okay, sometimes you will see, okay, the price here at 41.17, the actual price already reaching 41.22. And then you can see the wick is getting higher and higher, but still this body still not that high. On the live market, you will see that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the reason the reason I'm doing Heiken in my charting is because first eliminate the noise. So secondly, you can identify the trend is much more easier. So like I
Yeah.
mentioned before,
Right.
it will not try to break the previous low. If it try to break it, then you will see, okay, there's a potential of the sideways move or another pullback, a reversal or a sideways movement, which is a sideways move is like a consolidation of the market.
Right. When you start seeing a lot of those wicks,
Yeah.
that's usually not good, right?
Okay. So for example, let's take a look on this one. If we can, okay, if I change back to the normal candle to see, okay, that's the correct one. So sometimes you will find it's not exactly the height, it's just the calculation from it to produce the height. Okay, let's take a look on other sample. Let me find one. Okay, I couldn't find any. Okay, this. Okay, like for example, this one, the last candle. So you can see sometimes the high is not really high on the actual. And the low is not really low. So you can see with Heiken, you will see it far more better in this one, for this case. That's what can I answer it. But more to that, you can search it by yourself
Okay.
because I just use it in my indicator just to eliminate the noise.
The noise, yeah.
Yeah.
That I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You see the trend better. I see that. And
Yeah.
like you
So
said, it eliminates
if
the noise.
if you do the wave counting or some kind of, you want to know, okay, is it a pullback or not? So you can see as well easily. So let's say this one, it just, you can see
Good job.
green, red, another green and another red. So you can see it. Okay, maybe this one is the next one. It could be something like this. If you are trading with something like a pattern, or much more easier for you to identify this kind of situation with Heiken.
Right. Yeah, it shows the trend better. Yeah, that's good. You know, right now I like your signal so far, and what we're doing right now, the coaching. So right now I also have your other subscription, the ES, right?
Yep.
I mean,
You can cancel
so
that one if you already have this.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. I can cancel the one that the signal ones that you provide. Is
Yeah,
that okay to do that?
yeah.
I'll keep it for uh, do I get billed on that one monthly or is it every 2 months?
It depends how you set that one. It's on
Mm,
monthly, or maybe you can no need to pay this one. So just let that one. That one is like auto, if I'm not mistaken.
what was that?
The one in the Telegram channel is automatically deduct from your account, so you can use that for this indicator as well.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I don't have to invoice you multiple time every month. So you can just use that one as your payment method. So much more easier if you are comfortable with that one. Or if you want me to invoice you monthly, then it should be okay as well.
Well, what I want to do is just keep this instead of the other one.
Okay, you can keep
Is
this
that
one, and the other one, the Telegram channel will remain until the expired of 1 month. It will automatically
okay?
stop,
Okay.
so you don't need to extend it.
Can you want me to cancel that or you cancel it for me? For the
Yeah, I will check
uh,
on that one
yeah,
for you. No
I'd
problem.
rather keep this because this one, because I like to know what I'm doing. I don't want to just take signals and not know what I'm doing,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And
For
I'm a
for
full-time.
for 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 some reason, other traders like the one who's working prefer to have a signal.
Well, I
Okay.
would prefer the
Yeah.
signals if I didn't have a full-time, because I do this full-time now,
Oh, you did full time. Oh, that was great.
full-time. So I
Okay.
want to learn. I mean, I want to know. I don't just want to take signals. I mean, I like the signals, but I
Okay.
see. I'd rather know what I'm doing, and then I'll,
You want to have a
signal.
feel on it. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, is that okay to do that then? Because I don't want to double pay. I mean, I'd rather do it this way
Yeah,
than
sure.
the,
So
yeah.
for the next ending month, your Telegram channel, I will expire it. I
Yeah.
will not prolong it. So you
Right.
just need invoice for this indicator as well.
For this. I like
Yeah.
this better. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Should be okay. I'll
Okay.
check on that
Okay.
one.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. I think that's it. I don't think I have any further questions for you.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anything you
Awesome.
just can reach me. You know how to reach me. Should be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. No, I don't want to take it's late over there, right? Like 8 o'clock.
Yes, correct. Six
Yeah.
before 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's early over here. It's like 6 going towards 6. So
Oh, okay. All right.
I'll jump on now. I'll just do my bike ride.
Oh, okay. Like the one in your
It's
picture. Okay, sorry. I saw it.
early in the morning. No, it's all right. Don't worry about it. Well, thank you, Mo. I appreciate it.
Yep,
Appreciate your
great.
time.
Okay, no
Okay.
problem.
Okay.
Okay, I
Okay.
think we end this one. Before I forget, may I publish this anywhere in the social media?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
So
I got.
I
Yeah.
provide you the link. So in case you have you want to review back, so you can
I
review back
do. I do review it.
the
Yeah. I like
conversation.
that. Okay.
Okay,
Perfect.
all
No
right.
problem.
I
Okay.
think that's all. Thank you, and I wish you a good luck in your
Yeah.
market.
Yeah. Have a good week. Have a great week too.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.